Okay, tall seat. Got your blocks or your pillows nearby. You can press play on your playlist whenever you like. It's really more of an optional thing. And when you're ready, close your eyes. Check in with the breath. See how the breath is today, this morning, this afternoon. Is it full, present, or maybe it's shallow, sort of stiff? And as you become aware of the breath, it'll naturally start to deepen and lengthen. And notice the inhale versus the exhale. The inhale, you experience this expansion, this sort of sense of lightness, of airiness, even a gust of wind, if you will. And the exhale, we contract, we evacuate, we go into ourselves a bit more. So inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. Stay present with the breath. And just as we noticed the inhale and the exhale, can you notice the space in between the inhale and the exhale? That little moment of space. All part of the experience of your breath, your life force. Take one hand to your low belly. Take one hand to your heart. And today we devote our practice to Saucha, or this philosophy of purity. Purity, the purity of the mind, of the body, of the deed, our actions. And I tend to be reluctant to this one because I'm a rough around the edges type of person. But it is a valuable lesson to come back to your authentic self, to be your purest version, to maintain hygiene, to be pure in action. Where's your intention? So that's our devotion today, purity. Take a deeper breath in. Stick out your tongue, sigh it out, go. Good. Blink open your eyes, take your hands to your knees. Let's find that same lion's breath, but we're going to work with the spinal flexion and extension. So we round through the spine. Exhale. Inhale, bring the heart forward, bend through the elbows. Stay for an exhale through lion's breath. We go. Good. Inhale. Exhale to round. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale, lion's breath. Good. You got 3 more. Go at your own pace. Yes, good, Amelia. Last 2. Last 1. Maybe make a little bit more of a roar sound. And let's find circles, circular motions. So what we're doing is we're building up the Kundalini energy that's at the base of the spine. You can think of it in Chinese medicine as qi, life force with the breath. So as we churn the spine, we bring some of that Kundalini energy that rests at the base of the spine. We tap into that when we get into our chakras. So here, connect to your root chakra for me. Beautiful work. I love what I'm seeing. Yeah, keep it in this direction. Let's go around for 4. For 3, focus in on the base of the spine. Warming, glowing red heat energy. 2. And 1, let's switch directions. Keep your eyes closed. Let it be natural. Just flow with it. Yeah, really good, everybody. Stay with the breath. Last 5 circles on this side. Let something loose, the shoulders, the jaw. Feel the thoracic spine, the mid-back start to get into it as well. 2. And 1. Now start to find tabletop pose, cat and cow. Knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. And because it is a purity exercise, I want you to aim for the breath. I want you to find some rhythm to it, okay? So we push, exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale, arch the spine, heart forward. Think of it as this meditative movement. It's pretty rhythmic, pretty quick. Yeah, almost like you could pump the belly up, pull the navel to the spine as you exhale. Let's go for 6. Last 3. 2. And 1, lengthen the heart long, walk your hands forward. Knees are on the blanket. We start to come down onto the forearms, hips are right over knees. And then melt the heart towards the earth. Now here you might bring the chin down, the forehead down. You might tuck into the toes. Just relax, soften the chest. Two more breaths. Easy exhale. Two. And 1. Press back up, lift the upper spine, lift the upper back. Let's walk back, sit on your tucked toes, back onto your heels for me here. Great. Hands come to the shoulder tops. So we've got the toes underneath. That's toe crunch asana. That's waking up the nerve endings of your feet for you. If you need, you can pick up that pinky toe, put it right underneath. We'll take the fingertips to the tops of the shoulders. Tiny little twist, side to side through the core. Think of exhale, exhale, inhale through center. Keep the chin slightly down, the gaze soft. Still working with the Kundalini, working with the thoracic spine now, finding some twist. Twists are so cleansing, so beneficial to finding that purity. We work through the digestive system as we twist, giving it a little massage. We charge up the obliques, which are awesome parts of your core that help with purity and cleansing, letting things go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Stand up on your knees, untuck the toes. So press the tops of the feet down now. Cactus the arms like 90 degrees. Breathe in. Exhale, circle sweep the arms. We go for 4 cactus. Circle sweep, 3. Strong core, strong booty, 2. Nice, Kristen. And 1. Exhale, come back through tabletop pose. Right hand below your face. Left hand to the left hip. Peel the elbow to the sky, then reach the arm up. Beautiful, roll out the wrist. So this is a twist here, right? Think about the bottom rib coming up just a little more. 2, switch directions. 1, exhale, thread under your ribs, reach to the right. Inhale, peel it up to the sky. Yeah, beautiful, breathe, exhale. Inhale, take it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. This final one, come all the way through for the shoulder stretch. So we bring that shoulder down, the ear down, crawl the opposite arm forward. Soft neck, soft jaw. Right hand comes back under your face, reach the left arm to the sky. Send it all the way to the back of the mat. Sink your booty onto the heels. Fly the booty forward, reach the arm forward. We go for 3 of these sort of like sinking, moving circular motions through the arms. 2. And switch the hand. So right hand comes to right hip. Peel the elbow to the sky, twist the chest. Lift the heart, reach the hand. Roll the wrist. Switch. Exhale, thread. For 6, 5, 4. Good. 2 more. Nice. Alana, beautiful. Muriel, get it, Darren. 2. And come on down, stretch it out. Good, thread the arm all the way through. We're on the shoulder, we're on the ear. Breathe into the low belly. Slide the left hand back under the shoulder. Reach the right arm up to the sky once again. Take it all the way towards the back of the mat. Sink the hips back. Round the arm forward, reach up. Exhale. 2. And 1. Press into your hands, lift the hips, tuck the toes down, dog. Let the head go, stretch the back of the legs, pedal into the feet. Explore with bending one knee really deep and the next. Bending both knees really deep. Release the head. Give it a little shake. And then walk your hands to the back of the mat, forward fold. So feet are hip distance, maybe even wider. Separate your feet really wide. Good, bend into your knees. Take your hands to your scalp. Give yourself a scalp massage. So keep the head dangling so heavy. The knees are bent. Maybe you sway as you find little scratches, little massages. The base of the skull is a great place to target. That's your occipital bone. Holds a lot of tension. Breath out, babe. Breath out. 2. And 1. Let the arms hang heavy. Let your head hang heavy. Dig down through the sides of your feet. Roll up through bent knees. Take your time. Once you're at the top, reach the arms up. Circle sweep. We've got 4. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, reach up, exhale. Take your right wrist to the left for a side stretch. Right wrist to the left for a side stretch. I'm turning off my heater here. It is blazing hot. Good. Inhale, come through center. Switch sides. Beautiful. Catch that left wrist. Bring it up to the right. Nice. Exhale, come back through center. Separate the hands. Open up the arms like a funnel for all that is good and pure, puppies, kittens, fresh soap. Hands to heart, prayer. Push the palms together. Activate the biceps. Check in with your heart space. Check in with your low belly, your sacral space. Heart chakra, sacral chakra. These are your points where our energies tend to get compromised by impurities. So just check in. Has something been heavy weighing on your heart? Or has something been going awry in a relationship, or perhaps the self-relationship you have with yourself? Your senses, your perception of the world. Just check in. Notice, no judgment, without judgment. Big breath. Sigh it away. Reach your prayer back up to the sky, puppies and kittens, and then forward fold. Walk it out to plank pose. Tap the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee down. Kick the toes to the right. Spin onto the heel. Side plank. Reach up. Float the leg for 5. Push the floor away for 3, 2, and 1. Take the fingertips to the base of your skull. Prop your head up just a bit so you're leaning up and looking up, leaning back, looking up. Bend the heel towards your high knee. Squeeze and hold. 2. And 1. Start to reach the arm back. Maybe we catch the foot. Maybe it's just a reach. 2. And 1. Exhale, extend both arm and leg. Reach up. Send the foot down. Reach the arm up and over. Bicep to ear. Side stretch. Good. Round it back and down. Left hand down, right hand down. Float the left leg up. Exhale, bring knee to nose. Inhale, float it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep it lifted. Start to dip your heart towards the floor. Exhale, push up. If you need to lower the knee, do so. Push up for 2. For 1. Lower the knee, sway and swivel the hips. Yeah, good job. I know that's tough. You're doing great so far. Let's find it on the other side. So slowly we start to spin the left toes out, right leg long. Side plank modification. Float through the right leg. Breathe, hold, sustain. Side waists hugging in. Belly strong. 2, 1. Fingertips to the skull, even the bottom of it. Support the head. Bend the heel to the high knee. Last breath in. Exhale, release the head, catch the foot, or just reach. Full breath. 360-degree oscillating breath through the whole body. 2. And 1. Extend the leg, reach up. Start to find that beautiful arch through the body. Find the side stretch. Push the foot down. Reach through the fingertips. Round the right hand forward. Square off the hips. Float the right leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Keep it going. You've got about 6 knee to noses. Beautiful. 2. Nice, Kristen. Nice, Emirio, babe. Knee to nose, beautiful. 1, lift the leg as high as you can back. Bend into your elbows as much as you can. Try to get the heart towards the earth. Couple of push-ups, beautiful. 2. How's that feeling, Darren? I bet that's working things around right now. That sore arm. And 1. Now bring the knees down, walk the knees wide, send the hips towards the wrists. We're coming all the way through for Sphinx pose, forearms come forward. Dig your pubis bone down, separate your feet, press into the pinky toe sides of your feet. Spread your chest, drop the shoulders, lift the heart, big breath. Two more. Now take your right ear to your right shoulder, lengthen the left ear to the sky. Keep the shoulders down and away. Inhale, crown of the head through center. Exhale, switch. Left ear, left shoulder, right ear to the sky. One more breath. All the way to the belly. Exhale. Start to walk your hands to the outside edges of the mat. We straighten up through the arms as best as we can here. If we're feeling this in the upper back, then we'll bend into the elbows. If we're feeling this in the arms, then we'll walk the hands further forward a little bit here. For 2. Seal pose. For 1, now come onto the fingertips. We start to dig one shoulder down, one ear down. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale to switch. One shoulder, one ear, and then switch. Press down to the feet to protect the low back. Last 2. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose if you can. Purity breath, ujjayi, cleansing breath. And 1, hands under shoulders, beautiful work, babes. Let's come back, down dog. Move your blanket off to the side for just a second here. Let's find our full sun salutation for 3 rounds. Let's walk to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up, reach up to standing. Imagine that you had all of the sun's beautiful rays basking on your face. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, grow the heart, lengthen the tail. Exhale, step to plank. Knees down or not, melt the heart to the mat, low cobra. We lift the heart through. Exhale, down dog. All right, if you choose to grow your vinyasa, you want chaturanga, you want up dog, you can take that these next few rounds, but just be mindful of where you are today. Inhale, walk forward, half lift. Exhale, fold. Be so grounded in the feet, so elevated in the heart as we lift up, devote the heart to the sky. Fold. Half lift, big breath, strong back. Exhale, plank pose. Now option for chaturanga, half plank, up dog, down dog. All right, last one. Look forward, bend the knees. Maybe it's a little pounce to the top of the mat. Yeah, good job, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, exhale, step to plank. Vinyasa of your choice. So strong. You guys are rock stars. Good work. From down dog, lift your right leg high to the sky. Bend into the knee. Open the hips. So try to get the heel to your left glute, left booty. Yeah, spread through the finger pads. Dig down through the hands. Straighten those arms up as best as you can. Nice work. Exhale, knee to nose. Let's go 3 times. Pump that breath. 2. Nice, last one. Step the foot between your thumbs. So right foot forward, left leg long and behind. Lower the left knee down. If you find that you want that blanket underneath the knee, you can take it. Let's walk on up. Option here to stay right here, hands to prayer, hands to thigh. Option to reach the arms up, catch the left wrist, send it to the right. Now take the right hand down and find 3 sweeping circles through that left arm. Exhale, round the left hand down inside of the right foot. Tuck through the left toes, lift the knee, reach the right arm to the sky. Cleansing breath through this twisted thoracic spine. Notice as you exhale that contraction. That's the internal massage for your organs. That's where that purity lies. That innermost essence. Without effects from the environment, without criticism or hatred. That's where that purity is. Right in the center. Right hand comes down. Open up the left hip. So we drop the left heel down. We're rising up for warrior 2. Good work. Hands behind your head. Open up like you're lounging on the beach. Dig deep into that front knee. 3 breaths here. 2. 1, start to straighten into the front leg. Lean the right elbow to the sky. Big breath in here. Good, left hand to the thigh, reach the right arm forward. Start to send the right arm to the back corner of the mat as you bend to that same knee. Low squat, Malasana. Now from here, we're gonna go front to back, bending into the hips, the knees, hinging through the waist. And you can start to incorporate a little twist if you want. So as we come through center, you can find twist, twist. Good. Or skip that part, it's no big deal. Last 2. Last 1, straighten both legs. Lengthen the crown of the head forward. Exhale, wide folds. Toes turn in, press into the outside edges of your feet. That'll give you even more support here. Bend into your knees. Let the head go, go, go. Nice work. Inhale, come up through halfway lift. Walk your hands, turn the front toes towards the front of the mat. We're in front lunge. Tip forward to lift the back foot for just a breath here. Exhale, bend the back knee towards your bottom ankle. So everything's coming into itself like a little ball. Rest the left shin down. Sit back behind the foot. You should be in a seated twist right away. You'll get it the next time. Reach the left arm up. Exhale, twist. Soft shoulders. That's the one I have to tell myself all the time. It's like relax the shoulders from the ears. Lengthen the neck long. Beautiful stretch for the outer hip here as well. Nice. So we come back up the way we came down. Hands come forward. Lean forward, hips up, lift the leg to the sky. Feet meet chair pose. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to twist. Prayer. We find our prayer twist. So think knees together, toes together, hands to prayer, twist. Good. 3 breaths. Check in with that center. Check in with your Kundalini energy. Where is the energy going right now? Where do you have most activation? 2, We're hoping for core, we're hoping for legs. Maybe it's in teeth or jaw, get it out of there. And one, stand tall, reach up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, circle, sweep, fold. Lion's breath, go. Yeah. Inhale, halfway, grow the heart. Exhale, plank pose. Your vinyasas are always optional, so please, if you're not feeling it, skip it. I'm doing mine with knees down, melt the heart. Chaturanga or up dog or cobra, whatever you choose. Just keep it lengthened, keep it healthy, keep it strong. Down dog. Left leg, swoop it high. Bend into the knee. Heel to high knee, open, breathe. Strong, straight arms. Exhale, knee to nose, 3, 2, and 1. Step the foot between the thumbs. Lower the back knee down. Walk up for low lunge. Get acquainted, hands to thigh, hips, wherever. Or we reach up. Catch the right wrist, send it over. Left fingertips can find the earth. We circle sweep the arm for 3, 2, 1. Right hand comes down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, left hand to the sky. Reach those fingertips up energetically. Feel the breath all the way below the ribs. 2. Push down through the front foot and the back foot equally. Exhale, 1. Left hand comes down. Spin the right heel to the earth. We rise up, warrior 2. Hands behind the head. Dig down a little deeper. Open the elbows wide. Last 2 breaths. Good. Straighten up through the leg. Peel the left elbow up. Exhale. Let's start to bend, reaching all the way into Skandasana. Come through center, all the way to the other side. Now you can add the little twists if you please, or skip that part. We've got 5 rounds in total, so that's 10 because 5 is once on each side. Good. Keep everything soft. Strong yet soft. Nice, Darren. Amazing twist. Perfect, Emirio. Your little toesies are saying hi to me. Hi. Oh, I love you. Okay, come back to center. Wide-legged fold. Toes turn in, halfway lift. Exhale, let it go. A little shaky yes, a little shake no. Maybe catch opposite elbows. Find a little extra time here to love on yourself. So if that's shoulder release with the massage, if you want to find some extra flexibility, walk your hands back behind your heels. And let's crawl ourselves forward into your lunge. Deep lunge here, tip forward, lift the back leg. Exhale, knee towards bottom ankle. Let's aim for the outer side of the ankle so the shin can come down. And then we sit right into that little spot. Seated twist. Soft jaw, soft shoulders. This is my example of what grounding poses feel like. We were upside down and then suddenly, boom, root to the earth. Everything's in alignment. So allow yourself to ground here for just a moment. Most things that are pure are very grounding. 2, 1, let's come back the same way we came. Lift the hip, lift the leg to the sky. Exhale, feet meet, chair pose. Take that chair twist to the left. Hands to prayer. 2 breaths. Nicely done. Stand up, maybe a back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, step, step, plank pose. Lower the knees, cross the ankles, come to find a seat really quick here. Let's get into our twists a little deeper. So that was our main flow. We can add on whatever, subtract whatever, but we'll do that a couple more times after this momentary detour. Navasana boat pose, heels on the earth for this one, unless you're super fancy and want to lift them. Hands to prayer, let's twist. Everything's tall, heart is lifted. Twisting right from here. Center line. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Through center, let's roll all the way onto your back for a moment here. Ah, so nice. Knees to your chest. From here, hug your right knee in, let your left leg go long. Round up head, neck, and shoulders. And then hands behind skull, just like we've been doing as if you were lounging on the beach. Opposite knee, opposite elbow. Lengthen and lift the left leg for 5, 4, 3. So we're connecting knee and elbow, shoulders are lifting off the mat as best as possible. 2, 1, exhale, switch. Opposite knee, opposite elbow, lengthen and lift right for 5. 3, good pace, babes. Nice work. 2, 1, switch, switch. Bicycle it out for 10, 9, 5. Use the breath, use the exhale. 4, 3. Last one right here. Finish strong. Knees to chest, lower the upper body down. Take it side to side. Good work. Feet come to the mat. Let's find bridge pose. So hug the shoulders down and underneath. Shimmy them under the heart. Lift the hip points to the sky. And just hold, breathing here. Heart up, hips up. Give me a big, I was watching a yoga teacher make a parody about a class and she was Irish, so she was like, hips and tits to the sky, hips and tits to the sky. I just thought she was fucking funny. So you can take that. And then lower the hips down. Hug your knees back into your chest. Give yourself a big squeeze. And let's rock through our flow about 2 more times, okay? So we're gonna do breath to movement. Come through a vinyasa if you please, or down dog straight away. Inhale. Lion's breath, go. Nice, left heel down, right leg to the sky. You can either find knee to elbow, knee to nose, or you can skip it. 2, 3 in total. 1, step the foot between the thumbs. Back knee lowers, inhale, reach up. Exhale, side stretch. Right hand down, we circle 3, 2, 1. Left hand down, pick up the back knee, right arm to the sky, twist. 2 big breaths. Let's take a little detour. Can you stand up, crescent twist? Can you reach up, straighten the legs? Squeeze the thighs together. Exhale, come right back into it. Right hand comes down, spin the left heel down. Warrior 2. Good. Inhale, hands behind the head. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, lift the front elbow. Exhale, open the arms, find Skandasana, big bend. Breathe and flow. Find your folds. Little bit of self-love, self-expression. You can continue to find a twist in this posture with straight legs. You could let the head loose. You could practice on growing the forearms down, anchoring them towards earth. Good, let's walk forward, low lunge once again. Tip forward, lift the back leg. Let's find that same energetic knee down, but this time make it some Shiva squats so we get some extra love here today. 3, so we kick the foot back up, bring the knee towards the ankle. 2, and then we can find home base in our seated twist, shin down, foot over the thigh. Twist and breathe. Gotta love a little grounding in the middle of the flow. Good, take the energy back forward, lift the leg all the way to the sky. Twist, so we bring left hand down, right hand up, twisted half moon. Ooh, love all these twists today. Feet meet, chair pose, hands to the sky. Exhale, prayer twist to the right, hook the elbow. Good, center, stand, back bend. Forward folds. That's the whole flow. Skip what you want, take what you need. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank, vinyasa. Nice work, left leg. Step it through. Back knee down, rise up, low lunge. Side stretch, catch the right wrist. Fingertips down, circle for 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, back knee up, twist. Let's find our standing crescent twist. Dig down through the feet, reach, reach, reach. Straighten. Exhale, right hand down. Right back to it, left hand down. Back heel down, open warrior 2. Hands to skull. Straighten and open. Find Skandasana. Maybe even a bind if you're feeling it. Then center, yogi free time. Check out what's going on. A couple other options. You can bind the hands together at the hips and then take that fist package up and overhead. This is an amazing way to open the shoulders, the chest. Get a little deeper than fold. And when you're ready, take your time. Walk it to the lunge. Tip it forward, lift the back leg. Shiva squat, we go 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Last breath, stay with this peaceful moment. Soft jaw, soft face. Beautiful work. We're tipping back forward. We're opening that leg to the sky. This time, right hand down, left hand up, twisted half moon for 3, 2, and 1. Feet meet, chair pose, lift the upper body. Prayer twist to the left. Last breath here. Let's hold. Exhale. Nicely done. Center, back bend. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, vinyasa. Okay, this next one's last one, our final flow, essentially. I'm going to cue you through it, but I want you to make it yours. So if something doesn't feel right, come into child's pose for just a second. Something doesn't feel right, do you? Let the forehead rest, let the hips get heavy. And if you want to stay in a position because you're like, this is it, right? Please take it. This is for you. This is your time. A few more moments. Allow the neck to soften. The breath to be easy. Yeah, take off those glasses, Emuriel. Get them out of here. Who needs to see? You need to see your inner world, mind's eye. Couple more breaths. And just notice your body being breathed. Nice work. Last flow. You get to steer the ship. Find down dog when you're ready. Right leg high to the sky. Now you can play around. You can add a flip dog if you want. When you come through, need a nose, maybe flip dog at the end or at the beginning. Play around with it. Yes, good. And then step that foot forward and through. Find your low lunge. I love it, Alana. She's taking her open twist. Beautiful. She's letting that left knee come down. Love all these variations. So from here, we stand up, we catch the left wrist, take it up and over, right fingertips, and then we circle it up. Or you're living your dreams, doing what you please. And then come back through center, bring the left hand down, twist, pick up the back knee. And maybe stand up, crescent twist. Straighten legs, lift arms. Exhale, come back down to twist, right hand down as well. Spin the back heel down. We open warrior two, opposite side. Front knee is nice and bent, deeply bent. Gorgeous. I love it if you're already moving on and finding the flow. Beautiful. And then from here, hands to head, open it up. Exhale, Skandasanas. Take your time. So good. Then we come into that lunge, top of the mat. We lift the back leg. We find Shiva squats if you're feeling it. And then we find seated twist. Beautiful. Lengthen that spine. Dig down through the tail. Really nice. 2 breaths. Amazing. We start to find the front of the mat again. Tip forward, lift the back leg up, shoot it up there. Left hand down, right hand high twist. Yeah, nice. 3. Can you look up at your top thumb? 2. Nice, Alana. Beautiful. And 1, hands down, feet meet, chair pose. Reach the arms up to the sky chair twist. To the right, please. Booty way back, head over hips. Booty down for 3. Ooh, 2, how low can you go? 1, stand tall, reach up. Maybe a back bend. Exhale, fold, release. Vinyasa to dog or whatever you want in between. Nice form, strong stance. You guys are really connected. Good. Kristen, press into the outside edges of your feet even more. Zip up your inner thighs. Yes, ma'am. Beautiful adjustment. Let's go left side when you're ready. Lift. Have a little playtime. Need a noses, flip dogs, explore. Nice. And then when you're ready for your lunge, step it through. Back knee comes down. Catch the right wrist, take it up and over. Left fingertips to the earth, we circle it out. Nice, 2. Big circle, slow. 1. That hand comes round and forward, twist the direction, pick up the back knee, left hand to the sky. Amazing balance. I'm seeing the activation of your inner thighs. Amazing work, everybody. Start to stand up, call upon those inner thighs even more. Woo, good. Open, straighten the legs, reach the arms. Exhale, re-bend, right hand back down, left hand back down. Spin the back heel down, open, deep knee bent, warrior 2 to the other side. Amazing work. Hands behind your head, tilt into your side stretch, straighten through the leg, and then find Skandasana, Skandasana. Nice. Try to aim for the heels on the mat. I know it might not always be accessible when we're in Skandasana, but that's where we're aiming for. Crawl yourself to the lunge, top of the mat. Let's take some Shiva squats. Tilt forward, tit forward. Lift the back leg high to the sky. That yoga teacher's rubbing off on me. Shiva squats for 4, knee to knee for 3, for 2, and for 1. We come through, knee outside of foot, shin to the earth, find your twisted seat. Good. Yeah, make sure we don't sit right on that ankle. Perfect. Although it's a nice little throne. Taryn, 1 more big breath. Let it go. We twist back to the front. Lift the back leg as high as you can. Maybe a twisted half moon. This is your last chance. Nice. And we find chair pose. Chair twist. Good job, everybody. To the left, get low. How low can you go? How low can you go? Push into the hands, heart, and hands at the same line. 2 and 1. Inhale, stand up. Reverse. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. Pause and plank pose, knees down, hips to the right, forearm to the right. We're on this little side situation here. We just lift the hips, hold and breathe for 3, 2, and 1. From here, front foot comes in front of bottom leg. So I've got a little bend here. This back leg we lift and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Let's roll through the belly to the other side. Bend in the knees, lift the hips, right arm to the sky. Lower down, straighten through the legs. Top foot comes in front. Lift through that bottom leg. Heart high for 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll onto your back now and find our stretches. Ah, my God, your back feels so good, doesn't it? Okay, right ankle to left thigh. Thread through that left space between the calf and the thigh. So that's where we're hugging here. Reverse pigeon. Let the shoulders get so heavy. Relax the eyes, the forehead. Let the tail also ground down, the low back ground down. 3 breaths here. Roll out the ankles if you like. 2. And 1. Let the left foot come to the earth. Send the right leg to the sky. Crawl your hand up the leg as high as you can. Bend into the knee if you need, but we are aiming for it to be straight. And see if you can hug the shin towards your face here. Keep your tail into the earth. 4 breaths. Nice work. Catch behind the thigh, bend into the knee. Hug that knee towards your right armpit. Maybe catch the foot. 2. And 1. Let's switch sides here. So opposite ankle to thigh. Hug it in. There might still be some stuck breath energy. If there is, if you feel that, you can make some noise, you can flutter the lips, you could do a lion's breath. 2 more full breaths. Hugging in. Right foot down, left leg straight. Crawl your hands up wherever they can be and hug it in. Notice if your hips came up off the mat, if your tail popped up, ground it all down. That's what that right foot is there for. Bend into the knee, catch behind the ankle, the foot, the thigh. Hug it towards your left armpit for 3, 2, and 1. Feet to the mat. Lift up for bridge pose one more time. Keep it soft. And what I like to find here is even a little sway of the hips. We are finding that cleansing sensation, so the more vigorous movement, the more twists and turns we find, the deeper access we have to our purity. There's like a lot of digging and excavating you have to do to find it. Lower the hips down. Although I feel like Alana and Kristen are pretty pure as it is. And then let your arms come next to your sides. Deep breath in. No offense, boys. Sigh it away. I don't know. Amiria's over here drinking sea moss gel, so I guess that counts too. My babes, if you would like another twist, anything else, you can take it, but I want to set you up for your final rest, which is our big heart opener. So I want to demo that. Go ahead, take your twist if you like. All right, so here I can have a block below my shoulders or a pillow or whatever. And then I want extra support for my head. So I'm going to grab extra support for my head, which means an extra pillow, another block, or something like this, like a cushion. And if you have 2 blocks, my other one is outside, it looks like. We'll put one like this, and then one like this at a higher level for the head. So that's the easiest option, one like this, one like this. And you want the shoulders to be right on top of that block. And then the head. See if I can figure this out with my blanket. Yeah, there's a couple different ways you can rig this up. Just make sure the head's more elevated, but you have support below the shoulders. Yeah, amazing. This is killer right here. Stellar, rather. Legs can be long, feet together, knees wide, and this is how we'll finish class today. Opening, vulnerability. Because things that are pure have nothing to hide. Your intentions, your thoughts, your flossing routine, yeah? No hiding this breath. Oh, this one's funny for me. I love this Saucha philosophy. Turn up your Shavasana music. Let your breath be so, so easy, unaffected. Let the eyes get heavy in their sockets, and the shoulders ground towards earth even more. Surrender your weight to gravity. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Stay with the stillness. And I will read you an excerpt from my favorite young Pueblo. Heal yourself, but don't rush. Help people, but have boundaries. Love others, but don't let them harm you. Love yourself, but don't become egotistical. Stay informed, but don't overwhelm. Embrace change, but keep pursuing your goals. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it away. Reach your arms up and overhead. Big stretch. Hug your knees into your chest. Come up for a seat whenever you're ready. No hurry. Take your hands to heart center prayer. And we'll find a little lotus flower because this represents the pure flower rising from the muck. I don't know why this philosophy makes me giggle so much. It's like, you dirty person, clean up. But it does have very astute wisdom and a very sound meaning, which is to remain at your purest essence, to dig down, excavate, to find that lotus flower in the mud and rise from it. And find a little Om, deep breath in. Lotus flower to third eye. I love you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for honoring yourself today. Namaste. Mwah. Happy Friday, babes. Thank you.